Hello. Just wanted to give everyone a kind of an update on the mystery diamond painting and where I'm at. I'm going to start on this part down here. I know it's kind of horrible right now because my phone is in my hand. I'm going to try some stuff to secure it so I can work on it and talk to you guys at the same time, so just bear with me. Not really that great at all this, so learning as I go. So give me just a minute. I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back with you guys. Hold on. Alright, we'll see how this works. Either way, I'll record it, I'll put it out, so we'll see. I hope I'm not blocking you guys with my shoulder. So, these are some of the colors that we're going to be working with today. You can see the 5200 and the blues, a little bit of red here, a little bit of pink. So I'll tell you guys, I don't know what to talk about. I'm not a good talker. Don't talk a lot in life. Just kind of a quiet, stay at home, stay to myself kind of person. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Two kids. They're both grown, out of the house. Working on my second grandchild, as a matter of fact. She will be here in November, which is also the month that her dad's birthday is in, and her great-grandma's birthday too, which would be my mom. So that's kind of cool. And then my grandson Henry, he's awesome. Same father. Different moms. I don't get to see Henry a lot. He lives about an hour away. I don't know. My conditions, I don't leave the house much. Unless I have to. This is like my bi-weekly outing here. I go with a friend to an appointment that he has twice a week. And we hang out. Well, it's my other half. We hang out, and then afterwards he will take us to go eat, or we'll go to the park or something. Kind of makes me get out of the house. Other than that, I try not to. Except for doctor's appointments, physical therapy, which is over. Yay! I had surgery on both of my thumbs this year. And you'll see I have matching scars. It's basically osteoarthritis of the thumb. They took out the little bone right here and replaced it with tendons. You can barely see them anymore, matching scars here where they harvested the tendon, and then here as well. I think I've talked about it before, but now I've got matching. This one was first, this one was second. Just finished up physical therapy with it, and that comes from years of physical labor, repetitive motion, a lot of repetitive motion. I am sitting in the car. That's why camera angles are a little awkward. You guys are sitting above my shoulder, kind of above my head, but more above my shoulder. so I can't really see what you're seeing. Anyway, I worked for Helmart for 14 years. A lot of it in automotive, flinging tires and doing oil changes and all kinds of neat stuff. But they tend to chew you up and spit you out. I don't like working there for them. They're not that great of a place to work for. It's like the higher you go, the worse it is. At least where I'm at. I'm not going to say that about every Walmart, because I'm sure there's good and bad, just like any other chain places. It just depends on your management. So, yep, that's where all that started from, was working in automotive and just tearing my hands up. Been diamond painting for the better part of 2 years. Kind of lost track of when I started. I was an assistant manager for Walmart when I started, and another assistant introduced me to it. She's like, hey, look at this. I know you do crafts. You might like this. And so my first one came. She actually ordered it for me on Wish. And then that one didn't come fast enough, so I actually ordered one on everyone's favorite, which is Paint with Diamonds. My experience wasn't that bad with them, honestly. I know a lot of people have bad experiences with the canvases and whatnot, but mine wasn't that bad. Started with a square, which was kind of, I don't know, it wasn't bad, but it was probably bigger than I should have done for my first one. But hey, I got over it, got through it. It's pretty. It's a pretty diamond painting. That's for sure. I'll tell you, I diamond paint everywhere. When I go to the laundromat to do laundry, which is my other weekly outing, one reason why I don't have machines at home, so it kind of makes me get out of the house again to go do laundry. I'll diamond paint there. I'll take this one. It's about the perfect size to take to McDonald's before COVID. We'd go to McDonald's, he'd play on his phone. I'd diamond paint. It was just a night out, cheap date. Not that we couldn't do other things. It was just, hey, let's sit and chill out, get out of the house for a while. But that was before COVID and before all my stuff got bad enough to where I'm not working anymore. A little bit about me is I do have fibromyalgia. I do get fibro fog, so if I bounce around, it's because of that. Very forgetful. I have to make myself notes if I have to really remember stuff. But the fibro leads to depression, which is why between the fibro and the pain, I have neuropathy in my feet, which is basically nerve pain. Between the two and some of the side effects of fibro, I don't get out of the house unless I absolutely have to, or these weekly outings I make myself. And don't like to drive. Used to love to drive. I don't know. I don't know why. I just would rather not anymore. Just, I don't know. So that's a drawback too, is I don't drive much. You know, if he's working and I have an appointment, of course I've got to go to the appointment, so I'll drive myself then, but it takes a little bit to do that. Yes, I do have fibro, but I don't, and other things, but I don't let it rule me unless it's just impossible. If it's a bad flare day, that's one thing, but I'm not fibro, and fibro is not me. It's a condition that I have, so I don't try to dwell on it much, don't talk about it much. It is what it is, life is what it is, and it's not fair at times, and other times it's great, so whatever. It really is what you make of it. I forget my age all the time. I won't tell you guys. I'm old enough to know better, young enough to not care. We'll put it that way. My daughter, she's 21. She's really good at, whenever I'm with her somewhere and I have to say my age for something, she'll tell me, "Mom, you're this old." Like, no, I'm not, because I'll forget. She's like, "Yeah, you are." And I'll tell her to go away or be quiet or whatever. And she just laughs. She knows. But man, your chronological age isn't who you are, I'm really about in my 20s, and I stay there because I am not my age. That isn't what rules me. My mental age is what I am, and that's, like I said, I'm in my 20s. I'll stay in my 20s, carefree, living life however I live it. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I'm a pretty open person. I am the face of Whimsical Daisies. I am the creator of Not Your Mama's Mud, but I am just the face. So, just putting that out there. I'm the brainchild, but anymore, with all my stuff going on, I am just the face. Pass that knowledge down to other people I know, so whatever. It's a great product. That's what I'm using now. I think I've loaded my pen 3-4 days ago, maybe more. I don't know. I don't even keep track anymore. This whole painting's been done with mud, and really only a couple loadings of mud. So what I do, that's one thing that I guess I've had complaints about a couple people. How do you use mud? Well, I don't have some with me. I'm sorry, I forgot it at home. Didn't feel the necessity to bring it, because I don't know, it's still sticking. And I've been working on this for a while, so so whatever. You just use it like the pink wax. You just use it like the wax that your kit comes with. You just shove it in there. And if that isn't working for you, which it should, then you can also kind of do it if you use patty wax. You can kind of load it like that. Just basically scrape it along the top and just kind of pack it in there. I don't get residue. I never have. Use ABs. Use it fresh with ABs. It doesn't come out of your pen. Doesn't take much of the AB top off, the sparkle part. Oh, that's another thing. If you see me struggling for words, that's the fibro too. So that's, yeah, it's not fun. It is not a fun disease. But the way I use mud, I'll tell you, is I don't load my pens very often. And I just keep going and going. But the one thing that I do is I have basically 3 pens that I use. Okay? So I load these with mud. You can see this one's a 5-placer, these are 4-placers. So I load them with the mud. And when this one stops sticking, I put it down. And then I pick another one. Okay? When that one stops sticking, I'll put it down and I'll pick another one. Now the funny thing, at least for me, you might want to try it, is when this one stops sticking, I go back to this one and it's sticking again. It'll stick again. It'll work for you. At least for me. And then I just keep rotating between the 3. And when it seems like whenever it stops sticking, if you just set it aside and use another pen for a while, and then start back up, it'll stick again. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Give me some feedback on it. Let me know. I'd be interested to know if that works for other people too. What else? Oh, this mystery painting. So the whole idea behind this, if this is your first time seeing it, is it's a reverse mystery. So it's a mystery to you guys. What I want is for you guys to guess in the comments what painting it is. It is an older Diamond Art Club. I don't know if you guys can see the Do What Makes You Sparkle. It's probably obliterated. But I've got it covered in a pretty thick in duct tape, front and back. So that way when you guys see me working on a light pad, you won't be able to see it through, because if I leave it, basically, if I didn't put duct tape on the back and worked on it on the light pad, even with this duct tape, it just shines through. And I replaced the plastic with parchment paper. So that's what's underneath these pieces. See if I can show you. See, that's not duct tape, that's parchment paper. So that way the duct tape doesn't stick to the paper or the painting. See, it actually doesn't stick very well to the parchment paper. But that's how I'm doing it. I watched a lot of unboxings. And unboxings are good. They're cool, you know. I kind of unboxed this one a little bit, even though I've had it for a while. But I unboxed it covered up. So it's kind of my take on unboxings. Kind of give it a little bit of flair. Maybe test your knowledge of Diamond Art Club. And I'm going to try it out this time, see how well it's recepted, and if it's recepted really well. I'm gonna keep doing them like this. Maybe I'll do regular unboxings, and then whenever I go to work on a new one, just do another unboxing, even though I've already unboxed it. So that way you get kind of more content. I've been remiss in recording a lot. That has a lot to do with the depression, and a lot to do with I don't know what the heck to talk about ever. So that's why, like I said, if you guys have questions, leave them in the comments. That'll help me out. Anything you want to know about besides my secret formula for the mud, ask me in the comments, and I'll answer. Give me topics to talk about. I'll see what I can do. I'm going to start this section. Since he's not out, we'll go from there. We'll work on this until he comes out of his appointment. That's kind of the other thing. I feel weird talking in a camera with no one on the other side. So I'm trying to get him to be involved a little bit and maybe help me out. Maybe be my other half on the camera, you know. I tried to do a get to know me tag, but I was trying to do it right before he got off work and picked me up. But my internet messed up right as I was looking it up. So, and of course, I'm recording on my phone, so I can't really look it up then, you know. Can't look it up on the phone and record at the same time. So, anyway, I don't know what else to talk about. Done quite a few diamond paintings. I've got quite a stash. Kind of scared to do a stash reveal because I've got so much. I don't even want to know how many I've got. It scares me. Found the YouTube channel community pretty early on. Started out with Ella, and I'm kind of worried because she's disappeared, but I'm sure life for her is busy. You know, maybe she going through some stuff. You know, she has a lot on her plate. I don't know. I'd like to hear from her again. She really is an inspiration. I watch quite a bit of YouTube, quite a bit of lives. I don't say a lot in lives anymore. I don't know. Just a quiet person, like I said. You know, Jeremy has helped me out a lot. So has Nana 7 Crafts, Drea. You know, they've all been a big help. Dave and Amber. Diamond Painting with Diamond Dave, and I think Amber's changed her name. Painting in the Sky with Diamonds or something like, I think that's her name now. I don't really remember. They've really helped me out a lot too. Both in inspiring me to record and also helping out getting my business going. I've talked a bit with Mrs. Coffee too. She's helped. I'm just not a very, I don't know, quiet, introverted, shy. So I don't talk much, like I said. I don't know. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up for now. I am going to continue in this square right here and continue doing all the white, so you guys don't see me just doing blocks and blocks and blocks of white, because this is a lot of 5200. Oops. So yeah, trying to record more and more. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, leave me comments. Let me know what you all want to hear about. I know a little bit about serial murderers. I do have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and I took a lot of classes on that. So that's a little bit of my background. That and kind of cars. You know, I've worked on cars for a while. Kind of a tomboy. So that'll give you a little bit of stuff to think about if you want to have any questions about. If you want to know about something in those fields, let me know. And yeah, I'll talk at you guys later. Peace out. Bye.